Hey everyone, David Rose here from USXP. Got a new blog post out this week on talent and hiring in the US. It's essentially a playbook for European and UK founders who are preparing to hire in the US. One of the biggest gaps we see is a knowledge gap when UK and EU companies come to hire, and they're just completely unprepared for how savvy US employees are around really small details of employment. And kind of some background on why that is. In Europe and the UK, when you hire someone, it's typically during a contract period, so 2 to 3, 3 to 4 years. In the US, there's a doctrine called at-will employment. And what that means is there's no contract term when you hire someone. So the employer can fire the employee the next day, and the employee can quit the next day. And so what that has created is a much more dynamic employment environment here in the US market. So employees change jobs much more often. And so they become very savvy about small details of employment. And where a lot of companies coming to hire their first employee really fall down is they get into that first interview, have a great candidate, and they blow the interview because they get asked some very detailed questions about, oh, this sounds super interesting. Who's your health insurance provider? Or what's your 401k contribution strategy? And of course, most companies who haven't done business in the US before are completely unprepared to answer those questions. And as an employer brand, if you can't answer those questions, you're communicating that you're not ready to enter the US market and or that you're not going to be a very good employer. And so employees will run away from those kind of opportunities. So being prepared as a founder before you start hiring or even interviewing, there's a whole list of questions you should be prepared to answer in detail to show confidence and preparedness to enter the US market. It's a long list, so check out the list in the blog post. And if you have any questions, I'd love to hear from you. Thanks.